Hello Swordier friends, so in last video I promised you guys I'm gonna do the testing for this newly created longsword with the spring steel. And now we have been decreasing the weight of the blade, make it only 1400 grams. But how it's gonna perform in terms of cuttings and also the flex strength it performed in the heavy material. This is what we're gonna test it out from today. Alright, so this is the sword. We're gonna do it. Of course, we're gonna test the sharpness using this paper. So I'm gonna push forward like this one. There we go. It's super sharp. I'll just cut multiple times because there we go. I think the spring steel proved itself that it has like a really fair cutting sharpness. Now, what if we work on those tatami mat? So let's try it out. So basically I cut 2 in a row, just test the sharpness and also the flex strength, because when I move it, you're gonna consider all those like driving forces to different angles. But as you can see, very even cutting for the tatami mat. And also the cutting edge, basically this is the impact area. You don't see any scratching or dented edge because it's a spring steel. All right, so that's pretty good when in terms of the cutting the tatami mat. I hear the boom. I cannot blink. I know I'm not aiming it very rightly, but look where I cut it. There we go. Man, the spring steel always give me those confidence in cutting the heavy duty material, like those ones. You see, although it pop, man, it just can do the work and no scratch, no dented edge on the blade surface. Because you see, compared to the pattern welded, it has a stronger flex strength at 16 kilograms. So it felt heavy duty and also felt comfortable. The one we newly designed, this one is 1,440 grams as we described on our website. So it felt pretty heavy. You might find it a little bit difficult using one-handed because you must use a lot of forces to do that, but it just felt ferociously when you have the two-handed for the cuttings and for the fendings as well. Now, I wanted to do something different as well. I wanted to cut it to try to cut this in the middle to see how it can hold up, because this is kind of like abusive testing, but I want to test the spring steel, the stabilities and also the functionalities, and also see how it's gonna hold up in cutting like in abusive ways. Let's do it. So now I changed my mind. I think with just one bottle is too easy job for those spring steel one. I want to add up like 2. This is gonna be the test for my technique and also for my aiming capability and also for the sword. Let's see how the blade is gonna hold up when I cut it from the middle. I'm gonna use my full force and I'm not sure how it's gonna pan out, but let's see. I love it! Man, it felt so good. Finally, I succeed in cutting them just in half, as you can see. Man, I love how those spring steel performed, especially in cutting those abusive ways. As you can see, now I still keep the sword inside of the beer can. Now it's all out. I'm gonna demonstrate the blade surface for you guys. Now I just wipe off the beer. You don't see the scratch even. Man, oh, what a masterpiece. Now this is the bottom one, and this is the first one on the top. You can see it just goes straight. That means the point balance, it in my hand feels comfortable, and you don't have to worry about anything. So good, so good. Well, at last, we're gonna do the testing on the bamboo. This is like I think it's an easy job for the spring steel. Right after we cut into those beer cans, let's see how they're gonna work out. So, basically, it's really a 6-size bamboo, but I cut it. Barely use the force because I'm worried about like cutting it, just scratching on those glass doors right there. But still, it'll just hold it right there. So here is the cutting edge right here. We can make a comparison, as you can see. Well, I guess I don't have to do more testing to prove that a sword has the functionalities and also has a good flat strength as well. This is really a beautiful sword in a budget line under $200, like what I promised when it rolled out. And you're gonna be amazed at the performance of this longsword. Hopefully you guys love it, and feel free to request any samples. If you are YouTubers or a sword reviewer, you are more than welcome to contact me via the website or from my YouTube channel here. Feel free to subscribe with us and leave your comment right there and share with us your thoughts.